Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and live and work in Scotland. And today I'm coming to do another of 100 days of simple stamping. And this time I'm using Magical Meadow stamp set. And I'm going to be stamping on designer series paper. Okay, so I have this piece of the designer series paper that goes with this suite, but I'm actually just going to use this. I would say that's probably the A side and the B side, but you know, we all see these things differently. That this is really beautiful. It's got Night of Navy in it, and that is beautiful, but I decided that I'm going to stamp on this side because it's beautiful too. There's so much texture in this, and so I've got some bits of white. I've got a blueberry bushel card base. I just have, because that was what I've been working with on something else, and I've got some Blue Blue and some blueberry bushel ink out. So let's just stamp on our paper and see what happens. I say I've got Magical Meadow out, and actually I don't have, yeah, there's my stamp here that I've been using on something else. I'll pop that one back in actually. So I'm just going to do a very simple card with disclaimer, I've lost this stamp. I don't know where it is. I'm hoping it hasn't left the house, but the bins have been emptied, so there is a possibility that it might have fallen in my bin, which is to my right hand here, so I don't know. So I won't be using that sentiment, so we'll use this one. The colder weather brings us together, because we've got this sort of frosty look, or winter wishes. Actually winter wishes, I think we'll pop that there, and then we'll just have some foliage around, and yeah. So we've got that one, and we've got this one. And it's just going to be I'm just going to use the two colours of blue to stamp. Just need to get some blocks. Don't even know if I'll use that one. I might just use these two. Right, we'll see how we go. And I need a block for Winter Wishes. So I'm going to use the strongest colour for the Winter Wishes because I want that to stand out. So I was just filming a more in-depth card that's part of my class with this stamp set. But I thought, well, just go on and do a simple stamping one as well. So Winter Wishes is my sentiment, and it's probably a bit squint, but I'm okay with that if you are. And then we have this. I'm not quite sure whether to do. I'm not sure whether I'm just sticking with Blueberry Bushel or I'm going to use, I don't know if Boho Blue's coming in here or not. Oh, that's so beautiful. I just love it. I'm easily, easily amused. So again, just maybe do 3 groups of these. I probably could have done a third stamp off there. Yeah, see? So you get different shades. I think I'll do another regroup here as well. So 1, 2, 3. That is really pretty, isn't it? Ooh. Just thinking that maybe rather than this long wiggly one, I might actually use this more full stamp. I need a bigger block for it though. actually is I'm never going to use the actual, I'm not going to use this bit anyway. I'll just, you could just about get that diagonally. We've got bigger blocks, we do have bigger blocks, but I'm aware that a lot of my customers haven't invested yet in the bigger blocks. I'll just ink it all up because then I know. And again, so we'll come in and do 3 on, 2, 3. I don't think we're going to use boho blue at all. I think we're just going to stick with this lovely blueberry bushel. One, 2, 3. Pretty, pretty. And then we'll bring around here. And we'll 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to fill this bit in a bit. We've got a bit of a, because they're coming across that way, so let's just how pretty is that? I'm just kind of just making sure there's a good old border around, and I've got a wee gap there, so we'll just fill that in here as well. And there you go. I mean, that is so, so pretty. I'm going to stop because you keep thinking, well, I'll add this, will I add that? Walk away. So obviously I want something inside as well. So I'm going to use some of the foliage that I've used on the outside, but I'm certainly not going to, you know, I'm going to do this 1, 2, and then just put the third one right across the middle here. And you could still write over that. In fact, you could then have this, the colder weather brings us together, on the inside. We've got loads of stamping in this card, and why not? This is what this is all about, stamping. And of course I'll put this bit full strength. Maybe put it about there, shall I? And then you can write your message. See, the colder weather brings us together, and you can still read that quite clearly over the 3rd generation stamping there. So let's close this up. Again, might want to just complete the border here. Just probably do this on nearly every card, but then it works. It just gives that picture a wee fine border. Just steps your stamping up a little. I'm just trying to put all these things with blue ink out of my way so I don't get in a mess. So I don't need that because I've got one here. So we're just going to, oh no, I do need that. I'm going to stick this onto there, haven't I? Just give me a moment to give these hands a wee wipe off. Got a bit of high gel here. I don't want to be putting blue thumbprints on everything. cloth down here. Sorry. Right, yeah, that's less, I mean, it's not taking it off by any means, but it's lessened the chances of that. Transferring onto my work. There we go, and then we'll put that on the front of the card. Did a white border with the blue edge, and then the white border really defines the picture quite well. So there you have another simple stamping card, but this time we stamped on some designer series paper and not just, a lot of the cards will be white on, you know, stamping on white paper, but there you go. Let me turn this, just turn it over just so that you're not so distracted by the extra. So there you go, another simple stamping card. So thank you so much for coming along and watching this series. I hope you'll have a go at stamping on your designer series paper, because it just gives you much more depth and texture in the background, and even though you're just doing simple stamping. If you have not already subscribed, please subscribe. Please press the bell icon to get notified when I'm coming on again. And if you would share this out with other people who might like to watch some crafting videos, thank you so much. I would appreciate that. Okay, see you on the next card. Thank you.